evening, and thank you for joining us for celebrating the class of 2023. Everybody please stand. Seniors, please face front, and gentlemen, remove your caps. Remain standing for the presentation of the colors, the national anthem, and the alma mater.
Ready, colors. Hey. All left, march. Ready. Halt. Left. Face. Present. On. Over. On. Right. Straight. Forward. March.
Everyone, you may now have a seat. Congratulations to the graduates, and may we all be blessed with the knowledge and skills we need to accomplish wonderful things in our future endeavors. Let the memories we made and the things we learned in our 4 years help guide us on a new journey. Catherine Coulter once said, life is an opportunity. Seize the day. Lead each day to the fullest. Life is not a project, but a journey to be enjoyed.
Hello everyone and welcome to Preston High's Class of 2023 graduation ceremony. I am Laura Cease, your senior class president. I am pleased to welcome you all here tonight. It has been such an honor to serve and represent our class this year. Firstly, I would like to thank all of you for being here today with us to celebrate all of these wonderful students and their exemplary accomplishments. This truly is a great group of students. Secondly, and more importantly, I would like to thank you all for your endless support these past 4 years. We could not have made it where we are today without your help. To our administration for always keeping us in line and making sure we didn't miss too many days of school. To our families for being there when we needed your support the most. To our dearest friends and most random classmates who made even the most dreary days at school into great memories that will last us a lifetime. To our teachers and other staff who made this school our home away from home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's not enough I could say to truly show how much your efforts mean to all of us. But lastly, I have some words of advice for my fellow classmates. Don't take this time too seriously. Yes, I'm sure most of us have stuff we need to do this summer, but we also need to be kids. Hang out with your friends, go on family trips, make those memories. Be safe and have fun. From your senior class president, Laura Cease, I wish you all a safe, healthy, and happy lives. Thank you.
Good evening. My first year as superintendent of Preston County Schools, it has been a privilege and an honor to be a part of a series of events this week, including graduation of our CTE students on Monday, senior awards night on Tuesday, and culminating with tonight's graduation of Preston High School's class of 2023. As our district's first superintendent that is also a graduate of Preston High School, I am honored to have the opportunity to address the senior class, their families, school faculty, and other honored guests. As a graduating senior in 1995, I never imagined the opportunity to return to Preston High School as a school leader, and I am truly humbled to be a part of this special night. Looking back at the experiences of the class of 2023, it should be noted that your freshman year was marred by the onset of the pandemic in the spring of 2020. As a group, you've had to overcome that difficult spring and 2 additional years that remain under the cloud of COVID-19. As a class, you've had to adjust to challenges such as remote and virtual learning and the ever-changing policies on mask usage and quarantine rules. Despite these challenges, each of you persevered to get here this evening. And I am so impressed by the many accomplishments and achievements that this class has earned during your time at Preston High School. Notable class achievements include admission to prestigious colleges and universities, commitments made to our armed services, and gaining skills that will allow many of you to enter directly into the job market. Members of this class have earned athletic accolades, including membership of conference championship teams, achievement of individual conference championships, and even individual state championship performances. Students, I don't want to be long-winded, but I would like to offer 3 small pieces of advice that I hope will help you continue to be successful now and in the future. First, I would state that as you leave Preston High School tonight, always remember to recognize and appreciate the people who have helped to get you here this evening. The support of your parents, grandparents, teachers, coaches, counselors, administrators, and many others who have helped you down the path of your high school careers. It is always important to acknowledge that while individually each of you are strong and capable of achieving anything that you set your minds to, that the love and support of those around you is also a key component to your current and future success. Second, as you progress in life, it is always important to be honorable and truthful in all aspects of your life. Respect your commitments and complete them with integrity, knowing you are always only as good as your word. And realize that your daily interactions with those around you leaves a lasting impression. So always try to leave a good impression. Finally, I would encourage each of you to go out into the world and find and pursue what you are passionate about, as this is key in motivating you to continue down life's path. It is important to understand that you probably don't have absolutely everything figured out right now. And that's okay as you progress through life's experiences and mistakes. It will help guide you and enable you to ultimately become a stronger and happier person. In conclusion, in reflecting on the class of 2023, it should be stated that as a group you have demonstrated outstanding leadership, you have been resourceful and able to adapt to any impediment placed in your way, and you have left a lasting positive mark on Preston High School. I want to personally congratulate Preston High School class of 2023. I want to wish each member of this class the best of luck in your future endeavors. And I just want to state how very proud I am of each of you. Thank you.
Ryan Moran, a 2009 Preston High School graduate, currently serves as Deputy Secretary for Healthcare Financing and Medicaid Director for the Maryland Department of Health. In this role, Moran serves as a key member of the Maryland's Department of Health's leadership team. He oversees the state's commitment to its Medicaid program, serving more than 1.7 million Marylanders. Previously, Ryan served as Chief Executive Officer, Whitman Walker Health Systems, a community-centered enterprise committed to advancing social justice and equality through health. Ryan's leadership was integral in positioning Whitman Walker as the nation's leader in inclusive care, advocacy, research, policy, and education. Ryan has also served as Assistant Vice President, Care Transformation for MedStar Health's 4 hospitals in the Baltimore region. In this role, Ryan's chief responsibility is to improve the health and well-being of local patient populations and communities. Ryan oversaw nearly $130 million in community benefit reporting, as well as the hospital's community health team. Ryan has received recognition for his leadership and contributions, including being named a Foster G. Goss Scholarship and by the College of Healthcare Executives. In 2017, Ryan was named one of the Daily Record Successful Before 40, Very Important Professionals, recognizing 40 individuals from across the state of Maryland for their professional accomplishments, community service, and commitment to inspiring change. He has also served on the boards of numerous nonprofit organizations. Ryan holds a Doctor of Public Health degree at the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, where his research explored peer recovery specialist interventions to address opioid use. He was named a John Hume Scholar at Johns Hopkins for his potential and future significant contributions to the field of public health. Ryan holds Bachelor of Science degrees in Public Policy and Business Administration from the University of Charleston and a Master in Health Services Administration from Xavier University. Please join me in welcoming our alumni speaker, Ryan Moran.
Good evening. I didn't hear anything. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's good. We're back. Superintendent Martin, Principal Seymour, thank you so much to the graduating committee for welcoming me back to Preston County on such a glorious evening here at Knight Stadium. It is so good to be home. Also want to take a moment and recognize my parents who are here this evening, Greg and Susan Moran. If you don't know Susan Moran, she was named the County Service Personnel of the Year Award for this year. And they are 2 outstanding humans, and I am so grateful, and that is the lesson for all of you to ensure that you thank whoever you see in your life that has contributed to your own success. So to all of you, congratulations. Your journey, as mentioned by the superintendent, is something to admire, given that you have spent the last 4 years of your entire high school career navigating a global pandemic. Celebrating this evening is something that should make you very proud. You arrive here this evening having endured obstacles that no other graduating class has ever faced, and you're resilient for it. You embody the ideals of the qualities only gained from growing up here in this county. Those values that include hard work, a work ethic unparalleled. You know what it means to be a good neighbor and recognize that service to others is not just a nice thing to do, but it's a way of life. And you are more than enough for the future that you get to create. It hasn't been so long since I remember feeling tonight just how you feel. 14 years ago, I stood before my own graduating class as class president, addressing my own classmates. And luckily, those historical archives had a copy of the speech that I delivered that night. And in it, I happened to pen something that has guided nearly every move of my personal and professional decision-making. And if memory serves me right, it was even printed in the Dominion Post by my dear friend, my late dear friend, from the Dominion Post, Michelle Wolford. In it, in that speech, I wrote, "If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it." I have come to find that life is nothing more and nothing less than a collection of chances. You will spend the rest of your life wrestling with chances. For those of you that are wondering, there's a 1 in 14 million chance of winning the lottery. I hope you win it very soon. And Google notes that the highest searches for the chance of are the chance of getting pregnant, having twins, being drafted into the military, or the chance for cancer to be cured. And yes, there's always the chance that he'll text you back, and if he doesn't, he wasn't worth the chance. You will need to be calculated and cautious about taking the wrong chance. One decision, one lapse in your judgment has the chance to negatively change the trajectory of your life. And these are all experiences that you will face, leaving you wondering if you're lucky enough how to spin the jackpot, or how you will raise twins, just like my mom and dad. The chances for my own dreams started when I was working my way through high school. How many of you worked your way through high school, had a job during your high school career? Yeah. I started as a dishwasher, later becoming a waiter and a cook at Twyla's restaurant, just off of I-68 in Brewston Mills. Just a few months before I left to go to college, at the University of Charleston, State Senator Mike Oliverio and his family sat in the booth in my section. I seized on the chance not only to take his order, but to tell him about my aspirations for a career in politics. And that I was on my way to the state's capital to study public policy. By the end of the conversation, Mike handed me his card and asked if I would come work with him in the West Virginia Senate. I didn't know Mike that day, but he took a chance on me. I spent time there in the West Virginia State Senate working on health policy issues, trying to figure out how hospitals operated. It took me 3 times, 3 chances, to get the local hospital president in Charleston on the phone. And I asked him, when I got a hold of him, if I could come in and shadow him for a day. That day turned into a summer internship, and both of these experiences helped launch my professional career. And I have been on what some might call the right side of the chance lottery, and on the side where you take chances only to be faced with rejection. My college professors believed in me so much that they thought that I had the chance to compete for the Rhodes Scholarship, the most prestigious scholarship at the collegiate level, often granted to future presidents, cabinet secretaries, U.S. senators, governors, like Maryland Governor Wes Moore. And I was one of 13 students who competed in a 2-day instant process. While I wasn't selected to receive that scholarship, it was the first moment in my life where I believed that anything is possible. And I hope you believe that too. And even with this credential about being a finalist and a 4.0 undergraduate GPA, 2 of 3 graduate schools that I applied to further my studies denied my admission. I have always struggled with standardized tests. I attended the one graduate program that took a chance on me. It only takes one yes. And later, yes, I would roll the dice to apply to Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health, the world's best school for public health studies, for my doctoral degree, accepting less than 10% of applicants. And I got in, and I finished. And so yes, you will learn that no is an answer, and no doesn't have to be the final one. And to get these kind of chances, you don't need to come from money or power or have connections. And just because you defy every odd, every barrier in your way, every chance of achieving success, doesn't mean that it happened on accident. A wise mentor of mine reminds me that chance favors the prepared. Chances will come that will favor your work ethic. Chances will favor the people that do their own homework. Chances, this means that you are more likely to wind up with success by doing your part. And remember, if you don't remember anything else, listen now. Chances aren't just for you. The people around you, the people seating around you, they deserve a chance too. Sometimes people deserve a second chance, and a third, and a fourth, and a fifth. I want to share one last story. In college, I served as a peer educator. This role was to be a junior and senior and help freshmen transition to their first year of college. I self-elected to be the peer educator for the students that were referred to as untraditional college students. These were students that were going back to school later in life, were conditionally accepted, but had to obtain certain grades to remain enrolled, and some were coming to college after serving time in prison. And that year, I poured a little extra support into one particular student that was coming back to college after serving time in the justice system. I gave him my personal cell phone number. I sometimes got calls in the middle of the night asking for advice on assignments. I held one-on-one tutoring sessions with them. I went to find appointments and financial aid with them and removed every barrier within my power. After school was out of session, I got a call from this very student asking me to meet them on campus. And when I met them, this student handed me their Dean's List certificate, a symbol of the highest GPA in our school. They asked me to keep it. It was framed as a reminder to never give up on people. That certificate hangs in my office. You will learn that not everyone around you is given the same set of chances or circumstances. Do what you can to level the playing field for people. Everyone deserves a fair shot. Everyone deserves a fair shake. Everyone deserves a chance. And even with all the challenges that we face as a nation, I have never been more hopeful that your generation and mine about the chances that we have to make the world a better place to live, to work, and to play. It doesn't matter what role you have in this journey, because currently we can do so much better. Whether you are electing to enter the service to fight for our collective freedom, gain employment immediately to rebuild our nation's bridges, our roads, or help expand our electricity grids, or whether you will go on to search for the cure of cancer, work to find ways to cool our planet, or become nurses at the bedside, or teachers on the front line of your hometown school system, your life's journey will be about what you do with the chances that you're given. And when you find yourself getting that chance, take it. And if it changes your life, let it. God bless you, Preston County, and congratulations to the class of 23.
Good afternoon, class of 2023. Tonight is a big night for us. We've been waiting for this year for the last 13 years. Our high school career has put us through a lot of trials and tribulations. But we haven't had a year of regular routine since 8th grade. Now, I'm not going to take my time up here to share my sob story about how COVID affected my peers and myself. But I am going to take my time to tell you, I am so proud of us all. Not every day does someone you care about take the time to tell you I am proud of you. Sometimes you must tell yourself. This February, our wonderful STEM director is cutthroat. Put a quote on her smartboard that she found me. The quote read, "Don't wait until you reach your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself every step you take towards reaching that goal." This quote hit me personally, and I found myself with a tear in my eye. Up until that one fateful day in class, I was stressed out and overwhelmed with all the stuff I needed to do before I graduated. I had essays, lab reports, and big tests to all do in the same week. I worked after school, and I had after-school rehearsals for our spring musical, and I was also filling out college applications and scholarships. Going to the band room that one fateful February evening, I didn't to play my instrument with my talented, beautiful, amazing, wonderful family. This brought me so much relief. I could just let go. So when Miss Westbrook put that quote on the board, I realized something. I've never taken the time to tell myself this. I never stopped after a test, nor after a shift at work, never after I finished out filling out
paperwork for a scholarship, not even after I received my acceptance letter to Marshall University, or made promise. I had no idea I would even get promise. I had no hope for it. But I didn't. I have never told myself those 5 simple words. I am proud of you. Parents, tell your seniors tonight. It will mean so much to them. And if no one tells you, tell yourself. I am so proud of us. Thank you for having me speak to you guys. Good evening, class of 2023, graduates and guests. My name is Audrey Doyle, and I am here today as a proud graduate of Preston High School. When I was in the 7th grade, I went to regional math field day. I was fully expected to place because I was half decent at math. My mother and I were sitting at the award ceremony when 9 out of 10 kids came to this sparked an idea in my head. To be successful, I must go to Morgantown High School. Well, my mother was not fond of this idea, so in August of 2019, I walked into Preston High School as a student. But something I wish I could tell myself then is the next 4 years of my life are going to prepare me for the rest of my life in the best way possible. I have lived in Preston County almost all of my life. And for those of you who don't know, I will paint a picture of what that looks like. A family. Preston County has some of the hardest workers I have ever met. Many of my classmates get up hours before school to feed their animals and do barn chores or work a job to help their family. That kind of dedication may not be reflected by students studying for every single test, because I can assure you I have not. But you can see it in the way students care. By the carpentry students building picnic tables in our courtyard, the floriculture class making arrangements for prom and graduation, the food service classes making many, many, many pepperoni rolls, the student government planning prayer weeks and Pi Day, the National Honor Society helping clean up the courtyards for graduation and volunteering in our community, and all of the other clubs and classes that make Preston High School truly unique. Preston High School offers everything a student needs to succeed and more. This amazing community of teachers and students has built each one of us up and helped us shape us into who we are today. Each student of Preston High School is different, but all have such amazing talents. And that is what makes Preston High School one of a kind. I can guarantee the students of Preston High School will be there for whatever your need may be. You may be wondering what made me realize Preston High School would be the only place I would have wanted to go for high school. It is not what, but who. I would like to thank Ms. Gerlinsky for teaching me I couldn't always wing it instead of studying for a test. Ms. Heilman for always being willing to help me with math. Mr. Cole for making me realize I will not always get A's on tests, and that's okay. Ms. Lazier for helping me learn how to write a comprehensible paper. Ms. Barker for being my rock and teaching me that my problems are not the worst. My sister Anna for telling me my grammar is the worst she's seen, but still helping me with all my essays. Lastly, I would like to thank my dad for being my #1 supporter throughout everything in my life, and my mother, or Mrs. Doyle to many of you, for being the biggest inspiration in my life, for seeing the potential in every single student, and for having a passion for helping people. Going to Preston High School has taught me a lot, and I realized placing at Math Field Day is not the epitome of success. And I am proud of each and every one of us, and the people we have become, and the people we will grow into. Thank you.
Class of 2023, faculty and staff of Preston High School has tried to lay a foundation of learning so you will have a lifetime of success. Through determination and perseverance and a lot of prayer, you made it. Today you leave us as students, but you'll always be nice. Good luck in your future. May God bless you. For the final time as students, I ask you, tonight's prize. Mr. Martin and members of the Board of Education, it's my honor and privilege on behalf of faculty and staff of Preston High School to present to you the graduating class of 2023. Your hard work and dedication, they have completed all the graduation requirements of the state of West Virginia and the Preston County Board of Education.
Mr. Seymour, as a representative of the Preston County Board of Education in the state of West Virginia, I accept that these seniors have met all the requirements for graduation and are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Seniors, you may be seated.
Molly Sue Long. Nora Gail Cease. Virginia Paige Straka. Kate Nicole Knott. Audrey Morgan Doyle. Avery Elizabeth Adams. Tara Grace Anderson. Chase Michael Andrew. Caleb Jonathan Armbruster. Rye Len Atkins. Emily Jane Augustine. Rebecca Lynn Baker. Mackenzie Sierra Bankhead. Tyra Marie Barbado. Cassandra Jade Beatty. Asia Elizabeth Beeman. Bell. Marilyn Sienna Bell.
I love you!
Brent Edward Bennett. Cameron Dorian Weiss. Wade Francis Higgins. Mariah Elizabeth Bishop. Tyler Nicholas Belanger. Cheyenne Lynn Blankenship. Destiny Ann Lawson. Nicholas Alexander Glosser. Addison Jean Boyard. Alec Christopher Boyard. Bonnie Joan Boyard. Emily Grace Boyard. Addison Avery Boyard. Nathaniel Drake Boyard. Sarah Elizabeth Boyard. Tyler Ray Boyard. Wyatt Andrew Boyard. Mary Grace Bonnie. McKenna Joe Borgman. Juliana Nicole Bauer. Hannah Ray Graham. Haley Quinn Britton. Madison Grace Brown. Caleb Bernard Paul Kale. Samantha Dawn Carrico. Kara Raylan Cartwright. Caitlin Renee Cartwright. Kaylee Ray Chatterton. Connor Mitchell Channel. Joseph Chico. Trent Nelson Chips. Sam Dean Hart. Emma Lee Klein. Zachary Joseph Ford. Trent William Comer. Hunter Gage Connor. Trey Edward Cooley. Alexis Danielle Cooper. Annalise Virginia Cooper. Isabella Rosa Cordero. Zariah Sade Corley. Faith Allison Cummings. Jasmine Renee Dancer. Sierra Louise Davis. Gabrielle Sky DeBerry. Kaylin Aaron DeBerry. Rowan Michael DeBerry. Samuel Lee Donnelly. Caitlin Emily Eichelberger. Addison Marie Eichert. Ella Rose Esme. Sean Logan Stagnant. Shane Elizabeth Stagnant. Roland Dawn Feathers. Brock Christopher Felton. Stephen Brian Felton Jr. Logan Tyler Fight. Alexius Leanne Tracy King. Alexis June Funk. Alexander Funk.
Yeah!
Lucian Craig Funk. Hayden Pax Garland. Derek Hunter Goodwin. Blake Austin Gower. Morgan Michael Green. Gavin Wyatt Ribble. JC Elena Rod. Emma Grace Hall. Connor Scott Hardesty. William Wayne Harmon. Ethan Alexander Harper. Carson Grant Marsh. Melvin Roy Harsh. Sabrina Bruce Harsh. Jacob William Hauser. Jaden Cole Hodgins. Heather Lee Hayes. Peyton Edward Henderson. Kaylee Noel Hennigan. Isaac Nathaniel Hixenbaugh. Brian Marshall Hoffman. Taylor Nicole Holt. Emily Kate Horsey. Jeffrey David Hutchison Jr. Albert Vaughn Jackson II. Lexi Michaela Jennings. Kevin Wyatt Johnson. Ava Isabella Kale. Sydney Dawn Kennedy. Carson Edwin Kidwell. Natasha Lynn Kidwell. Alexandria Nicole King. Bradley Ethan Knight. Carson Benjamin Knox. Earl Landman. Marjorie Renee Lane. Jonathan Clayton Lansbury. Charlene Grace Layton. Raymond David Lazier. Lauren Grace Lewis. Macy Elaine Likens. Robert Ezekiel Matthias Lilly. Ren Paige Lipscomb. Tyler James Liston. Bentley Ann Lively. Trait William Law. Tony Allen Long Jr. Levi Franklin Loudermilk. Brian Michael Todd.
Get the apple!
Faith Maple. William Allen Marks. Benjamin Albert Martinez. Stephen Grant Matuski. Bryson Scott McCarty. Tiffany Brooke McCrae. Troy Allen Matheny. Addison Blake Miller. River Allen Miller. Tessa Lynn Moats. Amber Autumn Moon. Emily Dawn Moreland. Jaden Nathaniel Moreland. Jack Daniel Moreland. Jake Allen Moreland. Dylan Thomas David Morgan. Brianna Nicole Murphy. Delaney Rain Myers. Blaine William Neidlinger. Casey Diana Nelder. Ingrid Jane Nelson.
I love you! I'm crazier than you, Ingrid! I'm crazier than you!
Samson Newland Brown. Isabella Luann Nicholson. Madison Marie Line. Abby Lynn Nolan. Cody Winona North. Aiden Shane Pack. Delaney Grace Parker. Mackenzie Nicole Parker. Zachary Rose Case. James Russell.
Jimmy, you're my
Beasley.
hero!
Cheyenne Lula Phillips. Cameron Cole Kyle. Destiny Hope Lee. Simon McGee Ratcliffe. Austin Nathaniel Record. Megan Ann Louise Rennie. McKenna Joe Riley. Lincoln Dane Root. Mariah Lynn Rose. Mariah Lynn Rose. Ryan Scott Rosenberger. Mariah Ann Rush. Miranda Ann Rutherford. James Sterling Saucer. Avery Richard Starr Savage. Kenneth Eugene Savage. Aaron Schaefer. Marcus Kane Simmons. Austin Bailey Signs. Trenton Michael Signs. Jared Lee Signs Jr. Destiny Jane Sisko. Roy Lee Sisko. Alexander Ray Stiles. Laura May Mouse. Logan Brent Beck. Natalie Deanne Temple. Diane Steppick. Kendall Lee Stiles. Jesse Dale Stone Jr. Laura Renee Strand. Joshua Michael Stranathan Jr. Emma Rose Street. Sean Matthew Street. Austin Eric Saul. Maggie Evelyn Swain. Michael Lynn Seipel Jr. Olivia B. Tasker. Adriana Nicole Taylor. Renee Peter Hawk. Hayden Aaron Thomas. Amelia Joe Muter. Bryce Roy Titchnell. Emily Rose Trenum. Cody Jacob Trenum. Grayson Cole Turner. Haley Danielle Uphold. Brianna Catherine Volkman. Ethan Tyler Wagner. James Wyatt Wagner. Dallas Lee Welch. Meadow Grace Wells. Allie Isabel West. Emma Louise Wilson. Lane Michael Wilson. Austin Ray Wolf. Delaney Taylor Watson. Stephen Michael Wright. Bryce Scott Young.
camera? Thank you.
You did great.
Thank you. Don't worry. Okay.
Cody, we did it! Yay! Carson!
My water is cold.
I'm looking for Percy.
Math teacher right here, bro. No, I fixed it for you. I still haven't cried, and we're oh, I haven't either. I think I cried out last night. I think I cried it out during our speeches during the ad. I think I cried for like 3 hours last night. I'm crying. I don't really know, to be honest. Cameron, we just take it with us. Hey, Kyra! I mean, you can do it. I was looking. Oh, yeah, I just didn't want you to see it. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I feel weird. Never forget my little face. Oh my god, I love it.
I don't know. Probably somewhere off in that direction, or that way, or over there, or back there.
Congrats, I'm so proud of you.
Do the gritty over there. Yeah, gotta do the gritty.
Someone smells like roses.
I was gonna say we got through.